Want to see someone systematically disprove everything you have read about trading stocks and expose how and why you will consistently lose money if you aren't doing it right? Click the link in the description to check it out for yourself. But now for today's video.
The question, what are some good advice and tips after a big trading loss? Answer by Scott Phillips. There are two main situations. You traded well, your positions were sized correctly, but it just didn't work out. You fucked up, usually in one of the following shameful ways. You failed to honor a stock and now you are stuck in a trade. You went all in on a can't lose idea. You turned the trade into an investment and decided to just hold until you get your money back. You bought the stock on a tip, but the tipper didn't tell you when to sell. If you traded well but just got punched in the face. It happens, and it hurts like a real punch, but there is a solution. I had a silly little 1.63% drawdown yesterday and it hit me in the feels, despite the fact that I've had hundreds of larger drawdowns. I did a lot of work with this old trend trader called Ed Seykota, who runs this self-help group for fucked up traders called Trading Tribe, which I recommend. Anyway, this guy was one of the pioneers of computer trading and fully systematic trading, and in his later years he devotes himself to helping people with the psychological issues of trading. His idea is that your subconscious wants you to feel your feelings. And furthermore, when we seek to avoid a feeling, our subconscious manipulates us to fuck up in ways where we end up experiencing that feeling anyway. And if you allow your subconscious dramas to play themselves out in the stock market, it gets very expensive very quickly. Example, I'm feeling low self-esteem because I took a loss in the market. I try and fix the problem by eating KFC until I feel sick. Now I'm disgusted with myself, and try and fix that feeling by eating chocolate, despite the fact I'm already full, which is conceptually the same thing as I'm feeling shame because I took a trade for bigger than usual size, and now I'm underwater. I try and avoid the shame of having to book the loss when it exit the trade. Trade moves further against me, and I experience even greater shame by trying to avoid it. So what's the solution? Whenever you get an instinctual aversion to maintaining your trade logs, it's generally a red flag that there is some feeling waiting for you if you look clear-eyed at your trading results. Usually I can check if I'm being a fucktard by asking a few questions. What is my return for the year? What is my win rate, profit factor, etc.? What percent is my current drawdown? If I can't answer any of these questions, I have almost certainly been detaching from reality to avoid feeling the results of my trading. There is nearly always some feeling bothering me, and usually it's not about the market. It's usually about some old feeling from childhood which touches me in a disproportionate way. The solution is to feel whatever feelings are going on, deeply and completely. It hurts, but you tend to stop acting like an idiot in the market. Answer by Brad Jelinek. I did a podcast on exactly this that's a few minutes long, link below, but I'll summarize below too. Get out if you're still in it so you can clear up your head. Reflect and make sure you extract the proper lessons, and also remember that extreme pain is by far the best way to learn. It will make you much better. Don't run on a broken leg. Meaning that it may take you a while to heal emotionally, psychologically, and financially, so let that time happen. Hit some singles and focus on your process, not your results. This means write down what you want to do and where you want to exit when you're wrong and follow it. It will feel good to be in control of what you're doing again. Understand the loss comes back quickly when you least expect it after you get your head straight and follow these steps. Reach out to others. BC, you aren't the only one suffering with this. Hope that helps. Listen to the podcast on it too. Recovering from a large loss by trading. Life podcast with Brad Jelinek. Anchor, the easiest way to start a podcast. Answer by Laurent Burnett. 3 things here. 1. Process over outcome. 2. Budget your stop loss. 3. Reparenting the orphan. Stop loss is not a math problem, it is an identity issue. The psychology of stop loss. How you can be 100% right despite 60% failed trades by Laurent Burnett on Alpha Secure. Okay, maybe I was not articulate enough about the value of the above post. The psychology of stop loss is one of the most profound thing that I ever wrote about. Not much still, I understand, so shallow it won't even wet your shoes, but please read it once at least. Blue pill, red pill, that rabbit hole goes deep. Meanwhile, I am having a blast at a fiesta organized by my longtime friend, 100 Filipino truck drivers in Davao, Mindanao under martial law. Even gasoline is more expensive than the atrocious local brew Emperador, afraid of turning blind on that stuff.